Good evening, good evening. I am back and we are live. I'm not going to keep you all here long. I did mention that I would be on at 8 o'clock. I might be just a few minutes early, so sorry about that. I am cooking dinner. I have a pot of lentils on, so I want to get back to that because I'm trying to create new habits and not eat late like I used to. So the lentils are waiting for me. But thank you for joining me tonight. I wanted to share some really good news. Before I do that, there's someone in my YouTube community that I need to apologize to. She mentioned that the information I had about the last RV video that I posted, some of the information was incorrect, and she was absolutely correct. I don't mind being challenged. So I'm glad she posted the question in the comment section. But what happened when I tried to respond to her, I posted under someone else's post. And then when I deleted it, I realized it was the right post. And I ended up deleting my comment and her comment. So I don't want you to think that I didn't appreciate your question. I mean, your response and your post about the pricing for the RV park rental because you were absolutely right. Those were prices from when I was there last. I've been going to that RV park for many years, visiting, contemplating on whether or not I wanted a space there. And so those prices are from then. There are new prices. I did mention the name of the person that actually showed me the property or the person in the office. You can always call her. Her name is Ashley, and she'll be able to connect you with the salesperson and they'll be able to text you or send you by email the updated information. And I actually have the updated information too. So thank you to the person that posted that. Again, I don't mind being challenged. I don't mind your questions, or if you don't think something's quite right, I don't mind it at all. Just know that it was nothing personal. It was an accident. I accidentally deleted my comment or my response to your comment. So just know all is well. Okay, so I'm here because I wanted to share some exciting news with y'all. Yes. Okay, so something has been nagging at me for the past several years. Some of you probably, or many of you may not know that in addition to me being a nomad, a travel chef, just this wanderlust, I actually write music. That is one of my creative passions. I've been writing music since I was in my early 20s, and it has been quite a journey filled with ups and downs, but a journey nonetheless. So I decided that I wanted to really started focusing on that part of my life, still travel, still show you how to, travel the world as a digital nomad, how to house it. But I have to be honest, during my travel, when I left the United States and started, nomading, that time was for me. It was really to help me tap in and tune in to this new chapter of my life, being an empty nester, being someone who's always wanted to live in another country and have travel experiences, being able to utilize my skills as a travel chef. And I was able to accomplish all of those things. And I am truly grateful for that. I'm grateful for you being part of that journey. But now I need to pivot. The reason I need to pivot is because I don't know if you've ever had something that you've always wanted to do and it's nagged at you, whether it's a project, whether it's a wanting to fulfill a dream, whether you had a certain skill or a gift that you wanted to offer or bring forward in whatever capacity that is, you feel like that your life will not be complete until you actually done it. It's that one thing that keeps coming up over and over and over again. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, but I have. Music has been that one thing that has come up, and I don't know why I've put it on hold for so long or put it on the back burner for so long. I can tell you initially when I started writing and I was really moving forward, this was probably back between 2010 and 2015. And there was a project that was pending. I wanted to move forward. I had talked to other producers. I had talked to people who could help me, kind of get this project to the finish line. And I have to tell you, I was somewhat limited because I'm a songwriter. I'm a lyricist. I do create arrangements and I produce some of the music around it, but I don't play a particular instrument. I hear all of this in my head, the lyrics and the melody and sometimes the arrangements. However, when I want to bring these songs to the forefront or really bring life to it, I need the expertise of a producer, someone that I can work in the studio with. They have all the technical skills and musical skills. They can, determine which instrumentation can help bring the song to life. And I depended on these people and I still do depend on them from time to time. But back then, there was a 10-song project that I wanted to work on and wanted to complete. I received several quotes, and one of the quotes was $40,000. Yes, $40,000. There was no way that I could afford to even start the project. And even if I did an EP, which is about maybe 3 to 5 to 6 songs, that's still half of that quote, which would have been about $20,000. So say I did the entire project, the entire 10 song project for $40,000. That's like $4,000 per song. Single mom, working full time, raising a kid, there's just no way I could do it. And $4,000 a pop, even on a good day, $2,000. $2,000 on the low end would probably get me where I wanted to be, or at least get me started and moving in the right direction. But again, that's $20,000. I didn't know how long that would take me. So, I just shopped it around and I really wanted to find someone who could kind of get into my head and hear what I was thinking, what I was feeling, kind of tap into the vision of the project. And it's hard because when you are a person that, like me, when you create music and you're limited because you don't play a particular instrument, all you can do is either sing it out, sing a scratch vocal, and hopefully the producer can kind of pick up on where you're trying to go and create the instrumentation around it. It's hard. It takes someone with a lot of skill, someone who is well versed at working with people like me to bring a project like this to life. And I have been challenged with some producers who, no shade or anything, but they kind of went their direction as opposed to my direction. They kind of gave me what they wanted instead of what I wanted. And so you're paying by the hour, you're paying for studio time, and then you're paying for something that you're not completely satisfied. It's like, oh, I guess I can work with this. But no, when it's something of yours and this is your vision, you want to make sure that it's the best product uh, that you can present, whether to the public or just for your own satisfaction. You want to make sure that it meets your specifications, right? So I just got, so frustrated. I just became so disenchanted, so frustrated. And then, with a lot of producers, they work with other artists. They have to have the time. Um, you have to work with them, based on their schedule. They may have you come at 10 o'clock at night or at midnight or 2 in the morning or whenever they had time. So they're shuffling artists and people that they're working with and their projects, and so it just became a tiring, tiring process. And I just put everything on hold. I said, I'm not saying it should be easy, but some things in life should come with ease. It shouldn't be this complicated. And I just decided to shelf the project and say, you know what? One day there will be software or some type of technology that will help me get my projects into the hands of people who'd want to hear it. So today is that day. With the new technology that we have, excuse me, I got a little itch on my nose. Um, it's made things so much easier for people like me. And I'm able to go into my own studio and actually finish the project. And it's not a lot to do because I have the arrangements, I have the lyrics, I have the melody. So it's really about giving commands to the software so that in my mind, what instrumentation sounds good on this song and what will make this song pop. So I'm able to do that now. So really, I really just had to wait. I've been playing the waiting game and allowed technology to catch up with me, so to speak. So I'm able to finish it. And with Me for Christmas, my first single that I wanted to bring to the forefront this holiday season, it has been done. It's done. I was able to complete it in about a couple days. Really, let's say about a week total. Once I completed the project and I had to master it and then create a marketing plan and then upload it so that all of the music streaming platforms would be able to distribute my music. It was about a week and a half, but actually finishing the song, it took about 2 days. And I was so thrilled. I'm so happy to be able to do it. So I'm sharing that with you because you are the first. You're the very first to hear this song. And I'm asking that you stick with me, that you just hear these songs out because I need an audience to kind of give me feedback, what you feel about it, what energy or what it invokes in you, the spirit of the song or the message of the song. How does it make you feel? What emotions are you feeling when you hear the lyrics or the music? And um I just appreciate you being here and sticking with me as I make this shift because this is a new season. It's not easy pivoting, particularly when you've had a specific vision, when you have moved a certain direction. You know me for, being a travel chef or cooking and traveling and things like that, and exploring all these different places with me. When you make a shift, that's not easy. It's not always easy because you feel like you may lose people, or people may not be interested. So you always take a chance. But we're not one-dimensional human beings. We have various gifts, various talents. Life sometimes moves us in different directions. One day you may be doing one thing, and another day you may decide you want to do something else. And it's all, life is all encompassing. It's not just one thing or another, but it's all of these little pieces that make up me. So I'm thanking you in advance for being with me through this pivot, through this new season of life. I'm going to be loading music pretty frequently, but I'm only going to be able to load snippets because the music is being distributed through Apple Music, through Spotify, um, and through YouTube Music and all these various platforms, also Amazon Music. I'm only able to upload maybe up to 30 seconds of my own music, only because it's licensed and it has to go through the distribution process. So when you hear the preview, just kind of see how you feel about it. And then click on the link that I have in the description box whenever I post one of my songs. And then you can decide whether or not you want to download it. I'm hoping you will. And then when you do, feel free to share that with your family, your friends, and let them know that I am writing these songs just for you, just for my audience. And it's really meant to be shared. I don't want to just keep them to myself. I want to share them with you, and I want you to share them with others. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. My new single with me, not with you, but with me for Christmas is now available on all music streaming platforms. Actually, the official release is tomorrow, December 15th, but you can preview it today. And I also have an upload of the preview as well. So feel free to go to that video, that YouTube short, and you can listen to it there and just tell me what you think. I love feedback. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to share today. And once again, thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for being with me as I make this shift into a new area of my life. You will still see travel videos. I'll still be house sitting and going different places, but this is so important to me. And I wanted you to be the first to hear it. I wanted you to be the first to know about it. And I really appreciate you. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye bye.